Don't start. Oh,
Yeah, it did.
I just stopped.
Hey everyone, you are joining myself, Carla Euchman, and Patrice Tisdale, the amazing Patrice Tisdale, for our A Wealth Planner and Attorney Walk Into a Bar. And we want to chat a little bit about our upcoming event, what you can expect, and you can get a little bit of some information about this event and also get to know us a little bit more. If you haven't been following our replays, you can catch our replays on either one of our pages. And we give you some other little tidbits that you should think about when it comes to different stages of your business, when it comes to the legal side of things and the financial side of things. So before we jump in, I will introduce myself and then I'll have Patrice introduce herself. But first, look at our amazing hoodies. Our hoodies are amazing. We did not plan this, did we?
I was just about to say, and it wasn't planned. It was not planned. But no. I love it.
I love it too because we show up comfortable. We want to chat with you all. And why come to the walking into a bar event with a wealth planner attorney all stuffy? I mean, do you wear stuffy clothes to a bar? No, you want to be chill. So we're chill with you.
Yes. Yes. And I don't want to hear anything about any Rugrat haters. You know, Angelica had it right. Where it's just like, we don't want to grow up in certain spaces, but we got adult responsibilities. And we're going to talk about that in our class.
I love Rugrats, and I feel like it gets underappreciated, love. I think it was an amazing show. We could have like a TED Talk on just the Rugrats, but I don't think people want, well, maybe some people want to talk about it, but yeah, so if you don't know me, I am Carla Euchman. I am founder and wealth planner of Artemis Wealth Management, and I am not your father's advisor. And I work with women and historically excluded communities where I create a safe space so that you can create wealth your own way. And I focus on financial planning programs, educational programs where it comes to all things finance. I also help with wealth management, investment, and I want to make sure that you have the tools so that you can change generations to come when it comes to wealth building. So that is who I am. And Patrice, introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Patrice Tisdale. I am your chief legal strategist. That means that I am all in your business. My mantra is that all business decisions are legal decisions. So to able to afford my clients to do so, I offer my services on a flat rate basis. So I tell people that I am here to help you leverage the law to your advantage. We want to make sure that your contracts are fully reviewed and vetted, that your path to your goals is fully vetted. And so you don't have any concerns. Like you can, walk and talk like the billionaires do, but you don't have to spend the billions doing so. So as Carla said, we're here comfortable. I show up, how I am. So I know we're not everybody's tastes. But I want to be very real with my clients, which is how I shape my practice. I'm real with my clients in both their, the financial portion of paying for my services and also in what they should and shouldn't be doing. So that is it.
And that's why we partnered up with this collaboration so that we could get this information out, because we both show up the same way for our clients. I also don't charge hourly. I have packages and a flat rate because I feel the same way that Patrice does too. So that's another reason why you see us aligned. Mm-hmm. And so I'm super excited about our masterclass. And our masterclass is about leveraging the law to your advantage, and it's the 401K Playbook for small biz owners. And Patrice, do you want to share a little bit about what you're going to talk about for
Yep.
this masterclass?
So one of the big, yes, sorry, you glitched for a moment. It's like, oh, are you still there?
I'm there.
So one of the big things we see when we have been talking and, talking about collaborating with each other is that we have clients that will have team members or, they're independent contractors that are working for them and they're looking to see how they can, expand further, what else they can do, and looking ahead, to grow, to maintain talent. But one of the things we've had to, help them in realizing is that there is a big difference between an independent contractor and an employee. And so this class, we're going to be talking about that. We are talking about the 401k, and Carla's going to delve into that a bit more. But in order to choose the right plans, you also have to make sure that your team members are properly classified. So there are pitfalls to avoid, i.e. back taxes, lawsuits from former employees or people that you thought were independent contractors, but the way you controlled what they did and how they moved in your business, turns out that they were not. They were actually employees. And so you now pick up tax liabilities and fines and all these other things that you can easily avoid. So the class is we're going to go into the nuances of those. Of course, we're not going to be able to give you specific advice on your particular business operations, because we'd have to get under the hood and see what that looks like. But you will walk away with an understanding of how you make that determination and how you should, align your operations with whichever way you want to go. Because you may want to keep them independent contractors. You may want to say, no, I want, 2 or 3 to be employees, but we're going to be giving you the tools to make that determination or to help in making that determination. And we're going to be talking about the Department of Labor. They put out new rules the other day. They're not effective until March, but they're new rules that is going to control how you make that determination and some of the monetary thresholds that goes with that. So that's going to be part of it.
Yeah. Well, and with me working with business owners, they come to me and they say, okay, I need to open up a 401k for my employees. Well, I don't see all that. I don't know any of that. And that's why it's so important to have this foundation. And you have Patrice talking about the legal side, because what I do is I see how many employees you have, how much they make, and we determine what plan is best for you. So I don't have access. You do not give me any specific information when it comes to how they're classified or things like that. What we will talk about in my portion of the masterclass is there's tons of different ways of choosing a retirement account and 401k options. And it depends on how your business is structured, how many employees you have, and how you want to contribute. And there's different ways that you as the business owner can contribute to these 401ks. There's matching, there's all different ways, and it has to be in alignment with not only how your business is structured, but also making sure that we're not discriminating against some of those other employees. Yep. And that's where coming together, Patrice and I, it's so important. So I'll go through, all your different options, what you should consider as a business owner when it comes to saving for retirement. And like Patrice said, I can't give specific advice on, your business, but this will at least help you figure out where you need to start.
Yep. And as Cara mentioned, we would kind of wrap that up to say, because a lot of people sometimes are like, how am I going to discriminate with my 401k plan? And we are going to talk about your benefit structure, your pay structure that you have in place, when it comes to promotion or deciding how individuals, what the salary is going to be. Because typically when you see that, when that becomes an issue, it's when there's, a problem with the ending of a relationship between yourself and your employee. And you may not have really thought about, how to plan appropriately for that. So with everything, the way you get in, when you're getting in, you should think about, the getting out of it. And that's what I'm there for. That's what Carla is there for. She said she sees the numbers. You give her the numbers and she works with that. I can look at it from the back end and say, okay, how are these numbers being how are these numbers being distributed? Is it is it being done in an equitable way with what you're doing? And do you have an objective type of process that you can say, here's why I'm paying this person, X versus this other person, why? Because discriminatory impact, is a real thing. You don't have to have the intent of discriminating against an individual for there to be a claim that is lobbied. So it's heavy stuff, but it is for business owners that are looking to make that next step and really solidify what their plans are, and doing so in very much a forward thinking approach. So this masterclass is for those that want to have that type of, mind you, you do have business owners where it's just like, don't care, get it done for the cheapest amount. There's no real care or understanding of how their employees, are treated. And they just want to do it for whatever the extreme bottom line can be, that they just rake in, more money. And they're offering this just so that they can say that they have this, but really have no real interest in doing so. Those are not our people, right? No. Like, we're going to be honest.
No.
The likelihood is, yes, they can pay the bill and they can do so, but we are very much, we know where we're centered and what we want in our clientele, and we're not looking to screw over people in the way that we do business. So we can be straight, like, if that is you, that is you, they're not our people. You still come to the masterclass, you can ask questions, and we can, go from there. But our people are those that truly have a heart for not just their business and their pockets, but for the people that they're working with, and, and those that they employ. And that is who we're looking to target with this class.
Yep. That was perfect. Perfectly said.
There you go. So overall, the class is going to be next week, Thursday, February 8th at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. You find us on LinkedIn. There is the registration. If you go on our Facebook page, we have the cards like all over, the QR code. You can still, we were going to do it on the evening of the 31st, but some things came up and we're not able to. But the QR code still works. It's still the same QR code, but we're gonna, blast the new dates out there. So wherever you see the QR code, you see the card with Carla and I all pretty and dressed up.
The only time we're dressed up. No.
I know, right? One of the few times.
Yeah.
You can use that to register.
Perfect. And how can my community get a hold of you if they have questions before the masterclass?
Sure. Drop in any comments, questions in the chat of the video would be great. You can email at info@reallawesq.com, or find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. On LinkedIn, I'm professional, so it's Patrice Tisdale. On Facebook, I'm a little bit more relaxed. It's Tracy Tisdale. And on Instagram, it's @real_law_ESQ. but I think if you search Patrice Tisdale, like I should pop up.
You'll pop up.
In
You'll pop
either
up
of them.
everywhere.
Exactly. And how about you, Carla? How would those in my audience reach out to you?
Yeah, so LinkedIn, Carla Euchman. You can also go to Artemis Wealth Management. I have a page there as well. Facebook, I have my page, Carla Euchman, and then I have my business page, Artemis Wealth Management. You can drop in comment, DMs. You can visit my website to learn more at artemiswealth.net. And you can send me an email from that website as well, or you can book a call as well. I have the link everywhere in my bio, so schedule a call, you can click that too. So yeah.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So
Well,
hope to see you guys next week, Thursday. Yes. Until then, they'll using the old meme and trope, like, be prepared to be sick of us. We're going to be posting all over, about the class. Oh, and the big thing we forgot to say, the class is free.
Oh, yeah.
This class is free. You invest 1 hour of your time. We probably are going to charge later on because we're going to repeat this class, but we're doing it free. So you don't have to pay anything, free 99. It's 1 hour of your time, and we will see you.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. See you later. Bye.